Hi, Andrea here. I hope you're doing well. Today, let's take a look at how I used all the concepts that I've been talking about in my videos to transform myself. And I wanted to show you this transformation through a few different lenses. One is obviously how I looked, so a few pictures throughout the years. And then I want to review also some of the changes, the qualitative changes, quantitative changes, and some lifestyle and behavior changes. All right, let's do it. So what you're seeing here is my weight in the past 12 years. And as you can see, it's a yo-yo kind of lifestyle. So it's up and down, up and down, up and down, and with an upward trend. Until I started doing intermittent fasting and a low carb lifestyle. But let's see some pictures of myself throughout these years. So this is me back in mid 2010, and this is basically the minimum weight I have been in the past 12 years. Actually, if I stayed at this weight, I think I would have not even discovered intermittent fasting, because at this weight I was kind of happy. Don't get me wrong, below this hoodie I still had problems. I still had my man boobs, I still had my love handles, etc, etc. So it was not perfect, but it was an okay weight. And this after a huge drop and a huge low calorie restricted diet with a lot of exercise. So that was that. And then after a few years, like 2013, boom, this is me. And you can see that the shape of my body changed quite a bit. So my body went through some up and downs, and it was an upward trend. Man boobs, and the shape is the typical shape of an overweight individual. Still smiling, but not really happy. And then I reached my maximum. Boom, look at this. So this was back at the end of 2016. So 3 years after that, this was the maximum weight in the past 12 years. You can see the face, man, it's very painful to look at. And then, right before starting my journey, my new journey with these new concepts, I looked like this. I totally remember actually this picture. We were in Kirkland, and I'm not sitting down because I want to take a picture. I'm sitting down because I needed to sit down. I was tired, I was fatigued. Look at these eyes. And then I started my journey. And then, as you can see, I just dropped all the weight, and then I arrived at this point after 1 year. So this is the third quarter of 2019. And man boobs are gone. I mean, it's a healthy individual. You can even see the eyes are kind of different. They are alive. Whereas in this picture and in this picture, you see a tired individual. And then I maintained that weight for a while, and then I decided to go down a little bit more. And this is mid last year, I think, 2021. I was on my kayak in South Lake Union, a normal, healthy, lean individual. Awesome. So this illustrates my journey in a visual way. Yo-yo lifestyle, up and down, up and down, up and down, and then finally health. But let's take a look at some quantitative changes. Weight. So my weight before was 78 kilos, 172 pounds, and then it was 62 kilos and 136 pounds. BMI was around 27 before, and then I reached 21. The body fat percent was 26% plus, and then after I got to 13.5, but I think I stabilized at 14. Waist size, it was 34, tight, very tight, with my love handles, my belly rolls coming out of the pants. And now it's a 30, loose. I lose my pants. The blood pressure was 130/80. This was the typical reading, borderline hypertension. And these days it is usually 115/70 or below. The blood viscosity, it's actually not a quantitative measure. It's a qualitative measure, but I put it here because of the blood pressure, so to keep them close. So before, I don't know, I didn't even know it existed as a concept, but now my blood is very fluid. And I know because the last time I went to do my blood work, the nurse was looking at my blood, was drawing my blood, and she got so excited and so happy and was looking at my blood and saying, "Oh my God, this is so easy to get. It's so fluid, it's so watery." And apparently that's a very good thing. So viscous blood, it is a marker for heart disease and hypertension. Metabolic flexibility, before, I don't know. I was definitely not, but I don't know. I didn't measure it. I didn't even know what it was, actually. And now I am metabolically flexible. And I put it in the quantitative because I can measure it. I can measure it with my ketones, so I can see exactly day by day, week by week, my body, how it moves from sugar burning to fat burning and back. And then lastly, insulin resistance. Before, I didn't even know what this was, the insulin resistance. And the last time I measured it, it is a 0.9 in the HOMA-IR score. So 0.9 is an excellent score. It means I am insulin sensitive. Great, let's move to some qualitative changes. First of all, brain fog. This guy here, this round-faced guy here, had brain fog very often. Now, it never happens. And by brain fog, I mean that I was in a state in which I was there, but I was not really there. Very difficult to explain right now. I felt like looking at myself from the outside. Memory loss, very often, and I would call it severe. These days it's very rare and minor. Like you go into a room, you want to do something, and you forget. Why did I come here? And usually I didn't remember. I could not remember, and I moved on with my day. Or I opened a tab in the browser because I want to do something, and why did I open the browser? It didn't come back. It was lost, gone. And these two, brain fog and memory loss, are clear signs that you are damaging your brain. And if you keep doing this year after year, in a few years, 10, 20, who knows, probably you will get cognitive decline. So these are really signs that you are doing something to your brain. Fatigue, I was always fatigued. And these days, never. Hunger, always hungry, always with craving. Now, never. Cravings, always. Actually, at that time, the line between hunger and cravings was really blurred. I don't know what was what, but whatever it was, I had it. Now, never. Body image. I was very stressed about my man boobs, my overall appearance. I was hiding with baggy clothes. Nowadays, no stress. I don't think about it. Calories, very stressed. I was always thinking about calories. Oh, should I eat that? Should I not eat that? Looking at the package. Oh, look at how many calories. And then you eat it. Oh, no, I shouldn't have eaten it. Lot of stress. These days, no stress. Calories are not even a concept. So overall, really huge qualitative changes. It's really completely changed my life. And let's take a look finally at the nutrition lifestyle changes. And let's look at my framework. If you know my framework, I have the when you eat bucket, the what you eat bucket, and the exercise bucket, and then the bucket of lifestyle, habits, behaviors, etc., etc. So in the when bucket, I was a continuous eater, so I ate 3 meals a day plus snack all the times. These days I eat usually 2 meals a day and sometimes 1 meal a day. In the what category, I was on a high refined carb / sugar diet. It was very, very heavy on pasta, pizza, grilled cheeses, pastries, cookies, chocolates. And these days I am on a low carb, mainly whole natural, nutrient-dense foods. And to be clear, for me, nutrient-dense foods means animal foods. So all the meats, all the fish and seafood in general, eggs, dairy, including butter, ghee, heavy cream, etc. That is the core of my diet. And then exercise. At that time, it was focused on burning calories, and nowadays is more focused on my goals and my interests, what I want to do. So, for example, I practice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and when I do it, I don't care about burning calories. I care about learning the damn thing. In terms of lifestyle, I was on a yo-yo diet lifestyle, like probably many of you. So up and down, year over year with an upward trend. And now the concept of diet does not even exist. Treats, I had treats every day, multiple times a day, whenever I felt like it. And these days, occasionally. It's very rare. Calorie count, I always calorie counted, especially when on a diet. And these days, never. The calorie concept is gone. And then the scale. Before, I stepped on the scale every day when I was on a diet. Very stressful. And when I was not on a diet, I did not want to see the scale at all. I was afraid. These days, I forgot about the scale. I don't care about my weight. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? That was quite the transformation. And to tell you the truth, it started as a purely weight loss journey. But as you saw, it actually had ramifications on my health. And it completely transformed the way I live, the way I think about nutrition. And these days, I'm not even interested in weight per se. I don't care. That is not of my concern. These days, I mostly focus on health and what can I do to improve my health and my lifespan and the quality of my life. So I hope this was useful for you. It gives you insights on what this new lifestyle can do for you. If you check my channel, my YouTube channel, there are plenty of videos. You can start from the lifestyle, the weight loss framework. Do something. You have to start. If you cannot do it on your own, please contact me and you can hire me as a coach if you want, or we can just chat. I can just give you some pointers and you can start on your own, okay? If you like this video, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and if you have friends or family members that need help, please share it with them. They might find it useful too. All right? I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.